Do you shh?
Shush.
Shh.
It's Sunday night and you're about to watch Tarot Nice to Meet You, the show featuring live tarot reading for comedians by, well, other comedians. Here are your hosts, Carly Smallman and Sarah Isles.
Tarot!
It's not Sunday.
It's Thursday night, and the reason we're here is to celebrate the full moon. Hooray, hurrah! We're celebrating with a glass of wine. Cheers, Sarah.
Cheers, my love. Ching ching.
Very good, very good. That was almost like we were really in the room together.
I know. One day, my love, one day.
One day. And what we're going to be doing this evening is we are going to be having a drink, having a good time, and we're going to be casting a spell to manifest whatever our desires are for the next moon cycle. So, yes, audience, say hello. Let us know who you are, where you are.
Tarot.
Oh, yeah, say tarot. We're trying to make that catch on, aren't we, babe?
Yeah, we really, and I think the more we say it, the less loser-ish we sound.
Is that so?
Yeah. Is that not how it works? Good evening, Stephen.
Hello, Stephen. Thank you for joining us. Now, actually, Stephen follows me on Instagram, and I know for a fact that he went out and bought spell ingredients today. So we are going to have at least one fabulous person following along tonight, hopefully more. Sarah, how are you doing today? What's the crack?
Yeah, well, obviously, I had a very exciting day today. I did already warn you. It was a Sainsbury's trip day today. So obviously the height of excitement. So this afternoon after work, hi Katie Ann, hello. Oh, South London, yay!
Yeah,
we're South Londoners as well. Hi Wendy. So yeah, I went to Sainsbury's, and obviously I haven't seen any men for a while, and there was a really attractive man in there, really tattooed and supple and tight, and I walked into a basket of crisps and absolutely stacked it because I was staring. Because you know what they do is they have the aisle and then they have special section where they just have like the Wotsits that are on offer. Yeah. Basically, I fell over the Wotsits staring at this guy. Yeah, so it was a real sexy. I styled it out though. It was totally. Oh,
cool. No, I'm sure he loved it. I'm sure he absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I just bought all the Wotsits and felt like that was justifiable. So that was
everywhere, Sarah. I bet that was really sexy for him.
I feel like he looked at me and was like, "That's the kind of woman I could marry." You know, that kind of.
Yeah, definitely he did. Definitely he did. And if he didn't, he's a damn fool because you're the kind of woman everyone should want to marry because you're a fucking.
And everyone wants a woman in the crisp aisle. How's your day been?
My day, it's been very uneventful. Okay. I will say the highlights were a walk. I did a workout. I washed my hair, not that you could tell.
It does look very luscious.
Oh, thank you. It's got a little bit frizz. And I watched old episodes of Celebrity Hunted. So a big day for me also.
Okay, that completely cut out. So I actually have no idea what it is that you watched, and the suspense is
killing me. I watched Celebrity Hunted.
Oh, what's that? I don't even know what that is.
It's on 4OD.
And now she's frozen with. Oh, she's gone.
Oh, am I freezing? Oh shit. Hello? I'm going to have to log out and come back in. Oh, shit. Well, what a seamless start to the show. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure if you can see or hear me. Please leave a comment if you can see or hear me. This may just be me. I thought I was freezing, but apparently it was Sarah. Anyway, why don't I get on our guest and we will we'll have a chat with her and then we can get on with our spells. So our fabulous guest is one of my very best friends, as well as being a fantastic comedian. Her name is Elisa Kyria. Elisa Tarot, welcome to the show.
Tarot!
There we are. Hello, wifey woo. You're looking very glamorous.
Oh, thanks. I wore a top that looked a bit like the moon. I thought, a bit moon-like. Sarah's back!
Right. I was so sorry. My internet has been fine for weeks and then just decided to crash right now.
It's the full moon.
It's the full moon.
It's the full moon. What have I missed?
Literally nothing, because I thought I'd frozen. Anyway, this is very boring for our viewers. It's a competition over who gets the so I haven't drawn cards for the full moon yet. So why don't we start off by doing that? What I thought we could do is we could draw a card each and see what our sort of our advice is for the full moon. Who fancies going first? Should we do Elisa first because she's our guest?
Yeah, I'll pull for Elisa. Elisa, do you want to say when?
Okay. When? She's frozen again.
She's frozen. I love when Sarah freezes though.
She's got some great Botox, so she's frozen again. I didn't know what was happening.
She freezes on a very sassy face every time, Sarah does. Like,
very sassy face. I wasn't sure what this was considering my card.
She's just having a long think. I'll tell you what, I'll do you a card. How about that? While Sarah has a think.
Just to let you know, I will be taking over the show myself. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I know nothing about tarot, but we're just going to wing it with the audience, and I will gain.
Oh, great! If we freeze, you're hosting the show.
Yes, that's right. I will be taking it over.
Okay, good. So these right. I'm going to pick you apart. What do you want? Say when. Say when it suits you.
When?
Oh. I'm just going to draw off the top. Oh, you've got the one that I can ever. This is the Morgan Greer Tarot deck, by the way, for those that haven't seen it. This is the Hierophant or Hierophant. We never know how to pronounce it. What this guy is, so you can see in the picture, there's a guy who is dressed as a pope. In the Rider-Waite deck, he's got these little followers like looking up to him like, hey, Pope, tell us all you know. And he's basically pointing his fingers up to God. Hello, Sarah, welcome back. And what this card means is this is a card all about tradition and going down the tried and tested route. So it's about it can be about conformity, about conforming to expectations, but it can also be about doing things the way that they've always been done. So rather than innovating on this full moon, it's saying that maybe you should stick to what you already know. I think that might be a good interpretation for this one.
Love that. Love that. Yeah. Back to basics.
Fab. So who else have we got? Who else? Sarah, do you want me to draw you a card? Do we trust the internet connection?
I know. I tell you what, if I cut out again, I think I'm just going to come in on the data on my phone, and I'm just going to do it on my phone. So if I go missing again, I'll just come back on my phone.
You always have a fabulous face when you freeze. We were saying that it was like
you were really sad.
I'll say it wasn't like a
no.
I shouldn't do that because it probably will freeze again now.
Who's watching? Her face is always that perfect. She never looks like. Never. I've never seen her.
What are we doing? Catch me up.
I'm gonna pull you a card, my love. Say when.
Okay. When?
In there. I just realised that I put Elisa's card on the top by accident. Oh, you have got the 8 of Cups. So this full moon, you need to, it's very sort of pertinent to the full moon because it's a card about letting go of negative emotions, walking away from the things that make you feel bad, and releasing anything that does not serve you. Release the negativity, use your intuition, walk off to find a new adventure. So there you go, babe. How does that resonate?
Maybe walk away from the crisp aisle is what I'm hearing. Maybe
just
avoid the whatsits going forward.
The jumble whatsits.
Yeah, I mean we both are. I don't know about you, Elisa, but Carly and I are a big fan of the big baked whatsits.
Giant whatsits.
Whatsits, really?
Oh yeah, the flaming hot ones. Big fan.
I'm not a big spicy fan. I love a cheesy whatsit, but I don't know about baked. I feel like that's.
I feel like we'll have to sample them at some point. Sorry, I realised that I have mainly made this show about crisps.
You made a show about crisps and internet.
No, I roll, guys. That's just me. It's internet and crisps. That's what you get. So, Carly, has anyone? Shall I pull for you?
Yes, please. You haven't pulled for me yet. Go on, shuffle away.
That's better.
Now.
Okay. It's the devil. I'm really sorry. So the devil is basically like a sign of addiction, like if you're drinking too much or something like that. Or you feel like, actually the thing that I find really more useful when it comes to the devil is actually talking more about your shadow self. So it's basically telling you, the advice is to get more in touch about your shadow self and your darker side. And what it is, it's actually holding you back from being the best version of yourself, or making you feel like you're trapped or you're bound, and sort of trying to break free from those.
Lockdown is doing all of these things, literally trapped, literally bound,
literally not your fault,
unable to be the best version of myself.
It's not your fault. So
fuck it.
Exactly.
Mr. Devil.
Exactly. Been the devil. Oh, Wendy got the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is a card about working together with others.
Collaboration.
Money. Working with others in your job usually, and also learning from those people and giving your expertise back to them. So yeah, so it's a very I really like that card. It's very collaborative.
Yeah, and I like it because it's more about sort of getting advice and collaborating with people that aren't necessarily in the same field as you. So it's quite nice because you can open up the advice from like other people and just get a different perspective on things that you may not have thought of before.
Exactly. Yeah. Right, ladies, should we cast a spell?
Yes.
Fantastic. Please type in the comments. Let us know if you are playing along at home, if you are also joining in and casting a little spell. We will talk about it a little bit first so that you've got time to get the things that you need, your spell ingredients. So tonight what we're going to do is we are going to use the energy of the full moon to help us to cast a manifestation spell. It's going to be a candle magic spell. So what we're going to do is we're going to prepare our candle. We're going to set our intentions into the candle.
What's going on there, Sarah? Sorry to interrupt you, Carly. Sarah's candle, I mean,
it's big and pink.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know.
Do you know, it also looks like you have a really long thumb. And they're giving you a thumbs up.
I'm going to really...
Sarah likes the spell.
Yeah, I don't really see what's phallic about it, so...
No. Don't put it in your mouth. Don't put it in your mouth, babe. So what we're doing is we're casting a spell to manifest whatever we want. We can do this as a candle magic spell, but tonight what we're going to do is we're also going to use a talisman. So it can be something that we're going to put the spell into. So you might want to use a crystal, a piece of jewelry, or say if your spell is about something specific, you might want to put it in that. Say if you're a writer, you might want to use a pen. Say if you're a musician, you might want to use a guitar pick. Whatever it is that you want to put the energy into, you can use whatever you like. This is a DIY spell, and we're not really professional witches. We're just doing our best. So what you're going to need for the spell, maybe I should I'm trying to do a very sort of cool camera angle, but it just involves me tipping the laptop down so you can see this tray on my lap. So what you're going to need for the spell is you're going to need something to cleanse your ingredients with. I have got a bundle of sage, but you could use a sage spray, you could use Palo Santo, you could use bells to jingle sound energy. If you don't have anything, that's fine. You can clap your hands. Perfect. You will need a candle. Now, Sarah knows what the different colour candles mean. If you don't have a coloured candle, it doesn't matter. You can just use a white candle because that substitutes in for everything. Sarah, do you want to read out a few of the candle colours?
Yes. So black is for absorbing negativity. So if you feel like you need to have a bit of a cleanse for this full moon, you feel like you've been quite negative and you need to move on from things, black is a good one for that. It's also good for reversing hexes. So if you feel like someone has placed a hex on you recently, a black candle is the good way to go. Blue is sort of peace and harmony. That's a nice peaceful one to do. Green is money and luck. So if you really want to manifest a lot more of those dollar bills, then you're going to want the green one. Yep. Orange is for mental clarity, strength and control. Yes, please. Pink, which is what I've got, is for romance and love. Because previously I have burnt mainly red candles, which is passion, lust and sex. And I've decided now to move on from the passion, love and sex and yeah. White is protection and cleansing. And yellow is creativity and
for every colour. So if you don't have a colour candle, white can count as any colour. Just FYI. Sorry, Sarah, to interrupt you.
That's all right.
Have you finished, or are you carrying on, my darling?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, exciting. So, you will need your candle, little candle holder as well, if you want to not burn your house down. You're going to need a pen and paper. We are going to be writing our intentions with pen and paper. You will also need something to write on your candle with. I've got a black candle, so I'm going to be using a toothpick to kind of carve my writing in. But if you have a white candle, you can, or a candle that ink shows up on, you can use a Sharpie, like Sarah's going to do. You can also just use a regular pen tip to carve into the candle. If you have a candle in a glass jar, which someone does, just write on the jar or write on the wax of the candle, either or. As long as you're getting your intentions into it, that's all that matters. Optional. Essential
Jose,
oil.
hello, nice to see you, Jose. You are late, but you're forgiven.
Better late than never, Jose.
Okay.
It's an essential oil. You can use an essential oil with some sort of protection quality in it. That's optional. If you don't have an essential oil, don't worry. This is just to place protection on ourselves while we are casting our spell. And finally, some kind of thing to pop your intention into that you can either carry with you or put somewhere in your house. To manifest that, what I'm going to be using is the lovely birthday present that Elisa got me, which is this blinded eye on a pendant. So that's what I'm going to be using tonight. So, ladies, let's have a little chat. Sarah, we've already established your intention is for love and romance.
Yes, because I feel like I've manifested a lot of stuff in the past. Obviously, I'm not sure if we've discussed, because my internet cut out. I've accidentally manifest inappropriate wrong things in the past. Hello.
That's my mother, Suki.
So,
Suki who does the crystals.
Yeah, see, Crystal Suki.
Oh, hello.
This crystal healer, Sarah. She's wonderful. Hi, Suki.
Fantastic. Sorry, Sarah, to interrupt you.
Run your glass candle holder under hot water and get your candle out, Carly. That's what I did. Okay.
Great advice, Wendy. You can pop it out of the. I mean, if I tried to do that, I'm not going to lie, I would absolutely fucking ruin it. But
yeah. And also, we're in the middle of something right now, so it might be rude if we all leave. And
no,
do that.
The other who commented.
Okay. I must have missed that. Okay.
Sarah's drunk. And yet it was I who got the devil card. That's it, Carly. Follow Wendy's advice. Run it under hot water, apparently, and the candle will pop out. Or you can write on the holder, or you can just write on the wax. Like, however suits you best is going to be a good way to do it. It's all about energy flow and intention anyway. Elisa, now tell us about your spell. What are you going to be manifesting tonight?
Bit cheesy, but I've been doing a lot of like healing and stuff on myself lately, and I keep kind of coming up against some quite old beliefs about myself that aren't that nice. So I was thinking that I would love to manifest a sort of mantra to love my true self. So not
I love that.
Yeah, I'm a bit shy saying that, but I just think, yeah.
No, that's wonderful.
Okay.
Very nice to meet you. Not dick jokes. Here we are. This is a good show. It's a real show. I mean, so dick jokes. Here we are.
That's
so
my usual show.
Oh my god! No, I think it's nice because it's a very honest and vulnerable approach. And the same is like with me when I was like, I'd actually like to manifest someone decent into my life. I'd like to have love and romance.
Good for
it's
you.
kind of like because you're sharing
what you really want.
yourself. Yeah, it's really honest. And it's like, usually I'm like, yeah, just give me the passion and the sex. And I'm like, maybe not. No, let's move on from there. So I think it's really great that you're sharing something really honest and really personal.
I agree. And I'm going to be doing a spell to guard myself from negativity coming in towards me, because I really am the sort of person who does pick up on these things. And even though I am, like this on the fucking show and do my comedy, like I'm quite sensitive and I do cry a lot. So I'm doing a spell to keep anyone's negativity away from my personal sphere. And I'm going to pop it in a necklace. Anytime I might be in a situation where I worry that might happen, I will pre-plan by wearing my necklace.
Good for you, darling. That's why I got you that necklace, actually, to protect you from negative energy, my love, because you're a sensitive little empath and it's hard not to pick things up. I have the same thing. So, yeah, it's a really good spell. Well done.
Yeah, thank you for this. And when we decided to do it, I was like, I've got the perfect necklace. We would love to hear if you are comfortable sharing what you're going to be manifesting tonight. I've got one of them, and it gets quite dull in lockdown. One of what? I wonder what it was.
Love and romance.
A mystery unsolved. Please leave a comment and let us know if you feel comfortable. Obviously, like, don't worry if you don't want to tell us. We'd love to know what you are manifesting tonight, because yeah, we're nosy and we want to support you and tell you how great an idea it is.
Nosy, yes.
No, we are all alone in our houses. We want to know your business. What's going on? Okay, people. Oh, a lovely man.
Okay.
Oh,
fair enough.
It's quite dull in lockdown. Okay, cool. Okay, great.
Well, then don't manifest one of those, Wendy. Manifest something to lighten your spirit.
Maybe something else. Maybe
your husband.
money.
That's a horrible man.
I'll treat you like shit.
Send
Never
plenty of
done
them.
one.
Yeah,
Never
Carly
done
and I
one.
have plenty of them in our time. We can send plenty of horrible men your way.
Yeah,
100%. And it's never boring, is it? When they're like emotionally abusing you and treating you like a piece of shit. Never boring, guys.
Never dull. Never dull.
Emotion. Manifest a crapper. No, Wendy's got a very nice husband. He's very lovely. So let's get on with the spell. I've written down the steps, so I'm really scared that I'm going to.
Okay, go on, Cars.
Okay, first thing we're going to do, people, and follow along at home, is we are going to cleanse our two main ingredients. We are going to cleanse our candle, and we are going to cleanse our stone, or whatever it is you're using, crystal, jewelry, whatever it is you're using. So what we're going to do is, if you have sage, get lighting the sage. Sarah and Elisa, what are you going to use for cleansing? Now, Elisa, yeah.
I have not done this before, and I bought some sage from Tesco's. Going, they told me to get sage. All right then, and I just tried to burn some. I was like, what? I put in my pork chops. What's happening here?
Christmas dinner, babe.
The right sage, people.
That's actually our fault. We should have actually registered that not everyone knows.
Did anyone else do this though? I need to know if anyone actually bought sage like me
out of a packet.
No, I mean it is. I don't.
Do you think that still works, Carly? Do you think if you actually burn some sage from Tesco?
I don't know. Oh, Suki wants to manifest that she can promote her healing work in care homes. Brilliant.
Oh,
Brilliant.
love
Wonderful.
Suki.
Wonderful. That's a really, really wonderful thing to do.
Go get yourself some sage from Tesco, Suki, and you'll be on your way.
On your way. Or though, because what I'm going to use is I actually have a sage cleansing spray that Carly made for me for Christmas. I think Elisa's got the same.
Thank goodness. So
Yeah,
do I. So
it's
we're
great.
saved from the Tesco sage.
All right. Let's get cleansing. So if you've got a stick of dried sage, what you're going to do is you're just going to get your candle and we're going to just pass it through the smoke.
I'm going to cleanse my cards as well.
Oh, yeah, why not? Let's cleanse it all. Also, top tip, it's a full moon tonight. If you want to like cleanse and charge stuff, put it on your windowsill in the light of the full moon. And it
I
will,
did that. I put some things out. I did a little mandala, like a little grid, a little pattern of crystals on my windowsill with a little intention with them.
Oh
Suki,
my God. Tony Diamond's watching. He's got dried sage. I love Tony Diamond.
You love him. I accidentally just cleansed my glass of red. Oh dear. Never
Ladies
mind.
have to be treated like goddesses. Really makes me mad when I heard a man abused a lady.
Yeah, I know.
Jose.
Maybe you should, date one of us.
Yes, Jose.
I think you're your type, Sarah, because his name is Jose and I'm stereotyping all of the men you date.
No, I know that would be accurate. 100%.
Heard it here first, Jose.
Well, actually, the spell's working before I've even done it.
Once we've done our candle, we're going to do our little our jewelry or our crystal or whatever we're going to also be using. So just spray it or pop it through the smoke. You can use incense for this as well, by the way. Incense is a good way to do it. Or if you don't have anything, just clap your hands near it. We could cleanse it with sound.
I'm just waving it around.
There we go. Are you feeling cleansed?
Yes.
I feel like I might sneeze because I sprayed it quite a lot now and my nose is itching.
Stephen wants the confidence to change his direction for the future. Ooh.
Oh.
This is this is a good spell to do for confidence. I did this spell once before when I hated it. Pop a wee glass of water on the windowsill and have. Yes, Wendy, this is great tip before we go on to step 2 of the spell. If you put a glass of water on your windowsill, it charges with the energy of the full moon, and in the morning you drink the water and you've got all this good like flowing energy through you. Great, good one. Okay, part 2 of the spell. What we're going to do is we are going to get our candle and we're going to write on it. If you've got a stick candle like this, you're going to start at the wick here and you're going to write spiraling downwards towards the base of the candle. So you're going to be drawing the words down to the base of the candle because that's where we're going to put our little object. If you have obviously not a stick candle, you can just write around in circles.
And what is it that we're writing? Are we writing?
We're going to write
out the intention.
Yeah, write what we want. So I'm just going to write the word protection over and over and over and over again. Okay. But you can write whatever words you think resonates best with you. This might take a little while.
Yeah, I was going to say I think I'm trying not to be shallow. So I think I'm going to try and, if I want to manifest someone for like a proper relationship, I should actually put down the qualities of what I would like in a relationship. Ooh. And hung doesn't seem like the appropriate person.
Don't forget to write, I want a penis that looks like this candle.
Yes, very important. Very necessary.
Okay, I'm putting that first, Elisa. Penis. That looks.
Although it's a bit thin, but it's quite long.
It's very long.
Whereas I think maybe I'd want I mean, I'm very aware my mum's probably watching this. Hi, mum. But she's fine. She knows what I'm like. That looks like this candle, but.
Yes, but.
Bigger girth.
Bigger girth. Nice. That's a beautiful intention.
I thought so.
So
bigger.
I think the moon goddess will appreciate that.
I've written my love my true self on around the lovely candle that actually Carly Smallman made for me. Everybody in this beautiful shell. She's very clever.
I seem like a bit of a nerd every time this show happens because it was like, and here's the thing that Carly made for me, she doesn't have sex. And here's another lovely thing that Carly made for me instead of going out and fucking someone.
Oh, you also forgot about that time when I was trying to pull that guy and he asked me to crack this code, this like mathematic code, and I couldn't crack it. Well, I just couldn't be asked. So I texted it to Carly and she was like, oh my God, I'm going to get a pad and pen. She was very excited about doing a mathematics code. And I just wanted a date with this guy, but it was a maths teacher and I felt like I had to pass this test. So yeah.
And I did, of course, crack the code very quickly because that's my jam, guys.
Well done, sweetie.
I'm still writing the word protection round and round. It's only a small candle, so I'm going to give you a bit of time to do this, I think, because some of you might have a candle.
This is so exciting. I'm very excited, ladies.
Is this the highlight of your day so far, babe?
Of course it is. Of course it's. Although I did have a nap, that was quite exciting as well. But
I do. I love a cheeky nap in the afternoons. It's one of those. Yeah, it's one of those things that really gets me going.
Oh, me too. I bloody love it.
You're homeschooling, aren't you, darling?
I am homeschooling. This is why I'm drinking. I have a glass that says "Mummy's Magic Juice" on it. I mean, really. But yeah, I was homeschooling for a bit today because then I dropped. Load it off at my mum's, so I came home and had a nap, and then
Is she still at your mum's?
Yeah, she's overnight.
How old is she?
Night. That's why you're dressed like you're going out.
Exactly. My husband was like, "Oh my God, you look amazing. Have we got date night in?" I was like, "Sorry, babe, I'm going upstairs to do tarot. Nice to meet you with Carly and Sarah."
Priorities.
I'm off to cast spells. You'll have to date yourself.
I never dress up like this for him. It was just for you ladies.
I do that. I feel like I make more of an effort with my friends.
Yeah.
I do.
Hey, girls' night out. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Relationship. I like to think of myself as being either fully butt naked or in some kind of horrible fleece onesie. I think they're my two modes in a relationship.
Whereas me, obviously, I wouldn't be caught dead in a massive fleece and a hoodie or anything like that. I obviously wouldn't be caught dead in. I only said it because Carly turned up. This was what, 2 months ago. I have this massive fleece hoodie that my mum got for me that is my favourite thing to wear because it's so warm.
Very cool.
And Carly's face though when she saw me in it, because she was like, "You're like my glamorous put together friend, and you look." And
That was my glamorous friend. She goes up to the door in a wearable blanket, which actually, like, what did look really warm and amazing. I would actually want that. But I just have never seen Sarah looking like that. I thought something happened.
Yeah, and I feel like I lost a little bit of her respect for me that day. But
Never.
She had to find out sooner or later what I'm really like, and really, I do enjoy a nice fleece hoodie and a hot chocolate of an evening. And I'm not ashamed to say it.
To me, darling, sounds good to me.
All right, ladies. Next part of this the spell. So we might have to do this like in silence for like 10 seconds. What we're going to do is we are going to put our energy into the candle. So to do that, you're just going to hold your candle in your hands and just focus on what you want, and just put that energy of yourself into candle. So I'm going to.
But I'm worried I'm now going to get ink all over my hands.
Well,
should I just stop being a pussy and do it? I'm just going to do it.
I like how you're holding that big pink candle.
Well, you said intentions.
I know. I'm going to do it as well.
I'd love it if someone logged in now. We're just like this.
Okay. Have you spoken to your candle, people?
I've spoken to it real good. Yeah.
I'm so sweaty that I was worried the wax would start melting in my hands. Okay, so next part of the spell. Here's what we're going to need to do. This has got instructions, this part. So this is the most complicated bit, so you're going to have to listen up. Get your pen and paper. Now, if you want to, you can do what I've done with my paper and tear around the edges like this. Just to basically, I was watching a YouTube tutorial. This spell is like an adaptation of it. It's by a girl called Bathwitch. She's really great. You should follow her. But what she does is she tears that into her page to soften the spell and give it a more kind of soft energy. So I've chosen to do that for mine because I don't want it to be like protection from negativity. Blah! I want it to be like a kind and gentle. So you can just tear.
How much do I need? Are we doing like little? So about that much, yeah?
Well, yeah, we're just going to write on it a few times. Perfect. It's almost like you guys have torn paper before, you fucking.
I know, isn't it? It's almost like I've been tearing it all goddamn day just to get it fucking perfect.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
I'm just a brand model for this section.
You actually look glamorous enough to be like, you know, the lady on like The Price is Right, who like chose the poster.
Oh, that is honestly the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Thank you.
I would totally want to win paper as a prize from you. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. Let's all win paper. Right. Here is what we're going to do next. We are going to write down across our paper like this what our intention is. So mine will be protection from negative energy. For example, we are going to write that out 3 times. Okay, ready, steady, go. Oh shit, my pen's not working. Oh, it is. I thought that might be a sign. Oh Lord.
Definitely a sign.
It's working now, thank God.
Mine stopped working for a bit. I think it's because we just wrote on candles.
That's what happened with mine.
I have a separate pen. I have 2 different.
Oh, you need a separate pen.
She takes witchcraft very seriously. She has a whole selection of pens.
Or I have an addiction to Rylands and buy too many pens.
Lovely. Let me know
3
when you're
done.
Okay, I'm still going. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay. Are we done, ladies?
Yes.
Boom.
Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn our page up 90 degrees clockwise. So we're going to be turning it like that, and we're now going to be writing across this way, across the original writing. So now what we're going to do is I want you to write 3 times again, because the number 3 is the number associated with manifestation, your full name and date of birth. Because what we want now is for that thing that we want, so for example, protection from negative energy, I want it to come to me. So you're going to write your full name and your date of birth 3 times.
3 times. Okay.
Over the top of your writing, or
Over the top of your writing.
Ooh.
It's a hot mess.
I love this. I love a hot mess.
Your name and what else? Sorry.
And date of birth. This is where we get to find out everyone's middle names. What's everyone's middle name?
Oh, I forgot my middle name. I hate
Madeline.
Is it? That's cool.
Yeah, after my aunt, the one that taught me all the tarot. What about you? What's your middle name?
Mine's Rhiannon.
That's nice. I like that.
Oh, what? As in Fleetwood Mac?
Yes, because my family are half Welsh, you see. With me being racist and just butchering the Welsh accent. Sean and would love to hear me ruining their accent. We've just lost 3 Welsh viewers. Okay, so it's starting to look a hot mess. Mine's looking like that now. I did this love heart paper because I wanted to put like hearts on my spell because I feel like the opposite of negative is love. So I thought I'd put some love hearts on. So there we go. Now I have some of my personal information I've just realised. Do with it what you will. Okay. Next step, we're going to turn it 90 degrees clockwise again. And we are going to write our intention again. Oh, Wendy, we're going to turn the page 90 degrees clockwise again. And we're going to write our intention again. And this just is, the idea of doing it twice is to just really, really get it in there. Just to make it really clear what we want.
Oh, I'm loving this. I've not done this before.
I love doing this. It's really fun. Oh, Wendy, before that, so what we did, just to recap for anyone who missed it, we write across our page 3 times our intention that we want to manifest for ourselves. Then you're going to turn your page 90 degrees clockwise and you're going to write down your full name and date of birth because you want that thing to come to you. Then you're going to do a step that we've just done. Turn your page 90 degrees clockwise again, and you're going to write your intention again because we really fucking want that thing. And then, don't apologise, Wendy. Honestly, we're sorry that our internet connections have been such a hot mess and that we're all just talking about candles and penises.
Well, we're just hot messes. What can we do? Oh, God. Oh.
Last step on this piece of paper bit. We're going to turn our page 90 degrees clockwise for the last time, and we're going to sign our name with our signature 3 times, as if it's a little contract with the universe saying, and it is signed by me. So just sign your name.
Turning it too far.
We're doing that again. So that's the last thing.
And that's going to be the last thing. So just signing your name 3 times down the page after you've turned it 90 degrees clockwise one more time. I've already done that because my signature is basically a scroll. And what you should have is basically something that looks like this. It looks like a complete and utter shit show, but all of your intentions and your energies have gone into it, and you've really asked the universe for what you want. So even though it looks absolutely horrific, this is we love this little piece of paper.
Do you know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of, you know, when you're in like secondary school and you've got like a massive crush on a guy and you're like writing Mrs. Sarah Taylor or whatever it is, and then you're writing it over and over again. It makes me think of that. Is this a wicked candle thing? Kind of, Jose.
Wicca is a religion, though, which I don't really know anything about. So it's like a witchcraft candle thing.
It's like manifestation, law of attraction, and also magic. It's kind of like a mixture of all of those things, and just using the power of the full moon to manifest what it is that we really want.
Good one. Exactly.
I'm slightly wrong because I think I did 180 degrees every time rather than 90.
Yes, no, I think I did too.
Well, you're smashing it.
Which is
you're smashing it. Right. Next step involves essential oil. If you don't have essential oil, just go and get yourself a drink while we're probably making a shambles of this too.
Right, essential oils.
You want some sage?
Right, what we're going to do is we're going to give this oil some energy to protect us in our magic. Thank you, Jim. Jim has put up some good oils for this. These oils have like lots of protective qualities. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to activate our oil by shaking it up a little bit. Let's get some of our energy, our kinetic energy into the oil. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to put a little couple of drops of oil onto our hands, and we're just going to, yeah, just straight onto your hand there. You will smell a bit like a spa for a while, which is nice.
Ooh, lovely.
So a couple of drops of oil on the hands, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to rub, and I want you to rub like this until you can feel the heat. That is your chi and your energy. What we're doing is we're going to do this, pop it in here.
God, that really honks.
Yeah, baby. Okay, and when you've got it, what we're going to do is we are going to use the oil to, we're going to rub the oil into our candles. We're going to go again, the same as our writing, from the wick downwards. Now this might look a bit dodgy on Sarah's candle, but we're just going to put the oil on the candle to protect us.
I mean, this is just isn't it? I mean, I'm just giving away
girl.
I'm just putting it on the shell on the outside. Is that all right? And a bit on the candle.
Oh, this is making an absolute mess.
Yeah, my hands. I've used sage oil, and my hands smell like stuffing.
Yeah, same. We can have a lovely roast later.
Is it all right that I just put it on the shell bit and the?
I don't really. Yeah, I'm
not really sure.
That's fine.
So I just put. I might put a couple of drops on there. There we go.
It's a good idea. Yeah, directly on it.
Then what we're going to do, if you've got your oil, what we're going to do is we are going to drop 3 drops of oil, again using number 3 to manifest what we want, onto our little sheet of paper in the shape of a triangle. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Whoa.
Sorry, could you show me that again? I was just getting off the shit from my hands.
That's
the
fine,
essential oil.
We're going to put 3 drops of oil, once again, that number 3, to manifest what we want, onto our little petition here. I like to do mine in the shape of a triangle because it's like a nice balanced shape.
Oh,
so
lovely. Okay, yeah, got it. Oh, I had the lid on still. All right.
Professional.
Oh man, it just smells like dinner now. All over my hands,
It's
like
really hot.
very nice smelling oil.
Mine's lavender. I just smell all sort of. Might fall asleep in a minute.
No,
Yeah,
you
like,
smell,
you're so calm.
smell like a pillow spray.
That and the red wine is like.
I'm loving it.
Yes, I'm actually using a calming sage one, so I that's probably why I feel so blissful.
Mm.
Right, so here's what we're going to do now. If you've all done that, I'll show you this here. Let me just move all this shit out of the way. Okay, we are going to fold our piece of paper. What we're going to do is when we fold it, we're going to fold it towards us because we want to bring that thing that we want into our lives. So what we're going to do, we're going to fold it in half towards us, bring the thing into our lives. Then, once we have done that, we're going to turn 90 degrees clockwise, and we're going to fold it in towards us one more time.
Sarah. Oh, there we go. Right, yeah. Okay. I'm a professional homeschooler. I know what 90 degrees is.
I'm just winging it at this point. Well, I'm trying just not to get essential oils all over my sofa. That's basically what I'm trying to do.
Middle class moms in lockdown. I'm trying not to get my spell casting oils all over the furniture.
Well, it's really because I have one sofa and I can't afford another. I've just paid this off.
You've got very comfortable sofa. Okay, people. Next thing, we are going to. I'm not sure the best way to do this because I want to actually set my candle up somewhere so it can burn. Hello, Patrick.
Patrick.
I'll do it on my lap, and I just won't light the candle yet. That's a good idea. Right. So what I want you to do is this is going to be where you actually set up your candle now. I'm just going to demonstrate here. I'm not going to light a candle while it's all rickety on my lap. What we're going to do is we're going to take our piece of paper and we're going to put it underneath the candle. So you might need to put it underneath something like a coaster. So you might need to put the paper down and then a coaster just for fire safety. Okay, so say for example, let's have a look. I've got this, there we go. I've got this very garish coaster. So all I've done is I've got my petition and I've put it underneath the coaster. So then what we're going to do, get our candlestick here. and we're going to get our candle. This is the last part of the spell. And what we're going to do is we're going to just put our crystal or our jewelry at the bottom of the candle. So now all of the fire energy is going to draw down, and it's going to meet a little thing. And what we're going to do then is light the candle. So yeah, I might light mine just out of the way so that I'm not actually going to burn my
And I think we're just going to assume and hope that the oil isn't an accelerant, right?
I don't know.
I just be an interesting full moon.
I got the spell off the internet, guys, so I'm not sure how safe any of this is.
So are we lighting the...
Yeah, we're going to light the candle. Oh, my candle's gone really wonky. I think I'm going to need to actually burn my candle somewhere a bit safer than where I'm
lighting that penis. Light it up, Sarah.
Light it up.
Oh, look at it burn, baby.
I'm just going to take my candle over to the window still, just so that it's how exciting.
Shell candle, and I've got my paper.
Mine is burning dangerously close to me, so no sudden movements. If you see me making any weird sudden movements, well, just call the fire brigade. Or maybe someone will be hot. Maybe he's the man I'm meant to meet.
Oh my God, that could
call
work.
The fire brigade. Call the fire brigade. That's what I'm saying.
I've got my my lovely amethyst in a jewelry thing that I got.
That's gorgeous. Oh, I love that.
So I just pop any crystal in depending on how I'm feeling that day. So this is the one.
Where did you get that? That's amazing.
The fabulous lady that is watching, actually, she does all of this gorgeous stuff. Suki. So yeah, shout out to her.
Show me. I missed out.
Suki needs to share her stuff with us so we can promote it on the show, because that is something that I would definitely be interested in. I'm sure other people would be.
It's fab, isn't it? I got this, this lovely holder for any crystal you like. So whatever I'm feeling that day, I pick the crystal and I pop it in.
Love that.
Oh, fabulous.
Oh,
yes,
what a great idea. Then you can change it each full moon, can't you? Because you can just update.
Absolutely. I change it daily. I have them laid out and I'm like, oh, what do I feel like today?
I love that.
I love that. So basically, the end of this spell, our spell is now complete. Let your candle burn all the way down to the bottom if you can. Obviously, if it's a big candle, don't worry, you can blow it out if you need to go to bed, and then light it. Make sure you light it again tomorrow. Just keep it lit on consecutive days until the candles run down. And the best thing is, you get to take your little item with you wherever you need it. So yeah, that's the spell. Leave a comment, let us know how your spell went. We're so happy that you could join in with us tonight. So yeah, I don't know what to do now.
Well, I think now what we can do is obviously we've got our tarot show on Sunday. So if people want to maybe let us know on Sunday how things have been going since they've set their intentions, anything new that's been happening, how they found the candle spell, you know, just basically stuff that's been happening in the next few days. And obviously on the tarot show, if you would like a card, we always pull cards for people at the end of the show. So if you want to get involved, please come and see us 7 o'clock every Sunday.
That was so profesh, Sarah.
It was. It really was. That was amazing.
Tossing her beautiful flowing locks, being profesh. Sarah's on the ball tonight. Yes, let us know how you got on with your spell. We had such a nice time doing this with you tonight. Jose, really cool and loads. Thank you for tuning in.
You are welcome, Jose.
He's one of our regulars, isn't he?
He is. God bless him. Yeah.
Sarah, stop looking at him like that. He's not even here.
I'm not looking at anyone like that. I'm just calmly enjoying the moment. Thank you very much.
I saw that look too. I saw that look.
We saw the look.
It's how I look, Elisa. It's just how I look.
Yeah.
Just her face. That reminds me of at school once. One of our teachers went absolutely crazy and said to this girl, like, "Stop looking at me. Why are you doing that face?" And she went, "It's my normal face." And it was my normal face. That reminded me of that as a trigger memory. Well, thank you very much. Even my candles in a glass could take weeks to burn down. Great. Just make sure you light it every day a little bit, and it will bring that intention towards you and that manifestation. Oh, you're all so sweet. Thank you all so much. Isn't that lovely?
Amazing.
Thank you.
Great. Yes, please tune in on Sunday.
That would be great. Oh, thank you, Susie. And feel free to leave a comment for where people can find you for your business if you would like to do that. We like to promote other people who are doing great stuff. Speaking of which, Elisa, is there anything you would like to plug, promote, push?
My homeschooling skills are amazing. No, I am working on a little something with you, Wifey Woo, but it's not for the public ears and eyes yet. But something's brewing, so watch the space of both of our Insta and. Oh no, I do have something to promote. So Carly and I are obsessed with Married at First Sight, yes. Officially. So next week. A few things are happening. Next week, we've got 2 evening Instagram lives about this show. So we've got one, I can't remember when it is, Tuesday or Wednesday.
We're going to do Tuesday night,
yes, that's it.
Just after the show, about 9ish. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to do a post-match analysis of Married at First Sight Australia. So if you are into the show, Sarah, say goodnight to Jose there. Night, Jose. We love you.
Because I'm polite.
You're very polite.
We know you're polite, Sarah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. We're going to do a post-match analysis on Instagram Live. That's going to be on my Instagram, at Carly Smallman.
Yes.
And then on Friday night next week, we're going to do a watch-along with Married at First Sight. We're going to
with drinking games.
I feel like I need to watch this show now.
No,
I feel like I need to get on board.
You have to. It's going to be brilliant. We're going to do that next week on Carly's Insta. Also on my Insta, I will be releasing. I've done a comedy sketch of all the different characters played by me of Married at First Sight. So I will be releasing that next week.
Amazing.
I'm not losing it. She's totally fine. She's totally fine.
I can't tell you how much fun I had filming that by myself, but it was really bad. Just say this, my stepson he was in the room literally next door, and I forgot he was there doing his homeschooling, like live lessons. And at one point during my filming, in an Australian accent, I just shouted, "Oh, you cunt!" Jonathan was like, oh, my sister was like, mute of his lesson.
His teacher probably thought that he was breaking lockdown. Why are there all these Australians in your house?
And I came out like with this blonde wig on, like out of the room. He was like, "What are you doing? You're ruining my lessons." So there we go.
Yeah, definitely look out for that on Elisa's Instagram.
Well,
Sarah,
everyone needs to have something to talk about with their therapist when they're older, Elisa. So I'm sure that's absolutely
exactly, Sarah. I'm doing him a favour.
Sarah, do you have anything you want to plug, my darling?
Just this show, which I've already smashed out the park and already plugged. So, I mean, you can follow me if you want to. Not home, that's weird. Yeah, there we go. Bits along the
house. I don't know where you live.
I post loads of witchy shit, basically. So if you would like to follow me, pictures of myself, I live alone. That's about it, really.
Jose, if you're listening.
Here I am alone again.
Sarah, who are you talking to? You already said good night. Who are you saying this to? Suki, the crystal healer?
Yes, the crystal healer. I can't talk to the crystal healer. I'm sorry. I didn't know the rules.
Outrageous.
Outrageous.
Are you anything to plug?
I also live alone, so I'd like to plug that. I also live.
Plugging that too. Jose's already left. Why are you plugging that? That's so bizarre, Carly. God, who do you think you are?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm plugging that too. I'm plugging it to my to you girls and to everyone who's watched. I want you all to know that I live alone. I'd like to plug that. And you can follow me on my social media if you'd like to see my stories of me alone in my house. So,
very funny.
Does anyone else's hands stink? My hands stink of sage.
Yeah, mine's full of sage a lot.
Well, if anybody wants more.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's perfect to leave that. I also live alone.
Guys. Anyone else live alone? Anyone else live alone?
I fucking wish. I mean, no. I love my family. What am I saying?
Right. Well, this has been so lovely. Thank you so much, ladies. I've had such fun. And thank you to everyone.
I hope all your wishes come true and your manifestations and your spells work. So from us to you, lots and lots of love. Mwah, good night and happy full moon.
Good night, happy full moon. Ow!
Ow! Thanks for watching Tarot Nice to Meet You, which is produced by Comedy Hotspot. See you next Sunday at 7 p.m.